Please like the video, comment below, subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Vine. Thank you. Enjoy the video.
We've always defined ourselves by the ability to overcome the impossible. And we count these moments.
The first ever to fly faster than the speed of sound.
These moments when we dare to aim higher, to break barriers, to reach for the stars,
76, you are go.
to make the unknown known. We count these moments as our proudest achievements.
Having fired the imagination of a generation,
But we lost all that.
pulls into port for the last time.
And perhaps we've just forgotten that we are still pioneers, that we've barely begun, and that our greatest accomplishments cannot be behind us. Because our destiny lies above us.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Michael 1997 here with a little discussion, actually what I thought about the trailer called Interstellar, a film that's being produced by Warner Brothers and Paramount Pictures. If you hear music in the background, it's my brother Jay in Danger. Sorry about him. So I saw The Hobbit, that's Glacier Smog on Friday, the day it came out in high frame rate 3D. I'm just gonna say that, and I saw that the Interstellar trailer there, and I must say I was really into it, actually. I really did feel like it's just a cool idea. Now, in case any of you guys don't know what Interstellar is, I'm gonna look it up right now. I didn't know that much about the project a few months ago. It's basically being directed by Christopher Nolan, of course, the guy who did The Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins, of course. He made the Dark Knight trilogy, Inception. He produced Man of Steel. He's gonna be executive producing Man of Steel 2. And he's doing basically all over the place with Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers is kind of like his money guy. He makes a lot of money for them. I should say right now. And basically, this is a new project from Christopher Nolan. It's basically about a group of explorers make use of a newly discovered wormhole to surpass the limitations of human space travel and conquer distances involved in an interstellar voyage. So, who's in the casting? Well, Christopher Nolan has put Matthew McConaughey, Anna Hathaway, Jessica Chastain, Casey Affleck, Michael Caine, and a few other actors in there. So I'm not gonna give away not putting all the actors. You can look it up on IMDb.com to look it up there. It'll be directed by Christopher Nolan, written by Christopher Nolan, along with his brother Jonathan Nolan. And the actual what was weird about this is Steven Spielberg, who was attached to direct this film in the first place in 2006. He hired John Nolan to write the script for this film, but then he chose other film projects instead. And then Spielberg just departed from the project in 2012. So that meant that Jonathan said, why not let my brother direct the film? And he picked Christopher. And it was also, this is the first film that, since following Christopher Nolan's original film, I think, that's not going to be filmed with his original cinematographer, Wally Feister, who is making his own film called Transcendence that Nolan's producing as well. It's coming out next year, so he's getting a new cinematographer and all that. But enough about that. How is the trailer, in my opinion? How was the trailer of this?
And that our greatest accomplishments cannot be behind us. Because our destiny lies above us.
Basically, it comes out 2014 in November in IMAX and that type of thing. It's not 3D. So, how did I feel about the trailer overall? Well, I gotta admit, I first saw a trailer. I'm not a big fan of teaser trailers because they don't really give too much of the story, and I understand that it's a teaser to tease you. So I understand that. And I really think Christopher Nolan has it in the bag here. I mean, a lot of people were saying the same thing about Inception. When you saw the first teaser trailer of Inception, you did not know what was going on. It was just all these scenes and images and all that stuff, and you had no idea what was going on. Like, what's going on? Losing your mind and so trying to figure out what the film is about. And basically, and he's doing the same thing with Interstellar. And he has a good casting here. He's had to give voice on his casting to his friend Wally Feister, some characters that are going to be in his film. So about the trailer, I gotta admit there was some cool. I gotta admit, every single time I seen this trailer, I always had like this moment, like this feeling that I would cry because of the music. And of course, everyone knows that Hans Zimmer is a great musician. He did all the Batman movies, the Man of Steel movies, and a couple other great films out there. So yeah, he's also doing the music on the Amazing Spider-Man 2, I believe. So back to the trailer. How was it shot? There were some cool shots in the trailer. Like I said, Christopher Nolan keeps it short so you don't really see anything. He wants to keep it all quiet, all covered up, like a director that keeps it quiet. Now, people say that teaser trailers are just annoying as hell, like it didn't really give us too much of the story. But then you get upset when the trailers actually reveal the entire story and some scenes and all that stuff. So I think Christopher Nolan's doing a good job hiding everything. So I hope he keeps on doing that with his trailers, not giving away everything and showing every little moment of the film. I like that. I'm really cool about the concept here. Is about humans finding a wormhole in space. So it's kind of how Inception changed the idea of dream travels and all that stuff, and how long you can dream for how the amount of time. Then Interstellar is doing an idea of how he can change the idea of space and time travel. So that's kind of a cool idea. Is that it involves America, Earth, finding a wormhole in space, which could allow astronauts to go through that wormhole to go through another place, to the interstellar galaxy, to conquer more land. So I think that's a cool idea. First of all, he started filming about a few months ago, so that's a cool idea. So I think the idea of it all is really good. Number one. Number two, the shots that you see in the trailer, they may be a little bit confusing because you don't really know what's going on unless you looked it up and searched up the film and what's it about. So if you have no idea what the film, if you're only like one of the people that do not know what this film is, what's it about, it's a Christopher Nolan film, you're gonna be confused as hell. I'm sorry for that. So I wish you'd give a little more detail to those plain dumb people at times. Not being sorry, not saying that. Just people that don't really know, don't really go on the internet, or really don't check up on all that information. So just don't try to show a little more context or a little more information at least. Try that. Not too much. I really thought the trailer really did a good job of really showing us what Christopher Nolan can do outside of the Batman franchise. It's a really cool idea. I hope he does great. I'm gonna see that film, of course, because I love Christopher Nolan. I love his films, Memento, Insomnia. I saw those two actually a few years ago. I also saw Inception. Love that film. The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. Amazing films. I loved each one of his films because he did a great job with those films. And his brother's gonna be involved in this film, like he was involved with The Dark Knight Rises and stuff. So it's kind of, I'm just trying to say it's cool. I'm just trying to say it's a great idea. The casting looks good so far, with some of the actors being from Nolan's other films like Michael Caine, Anne Hathaway, and a few others. I mean, he had to give some away to his friend Wally Feister, who's doing his own film, Transcendence, involving Johnny Depp and all that stuff. So it's a science fiction film as well. So we're dealing with a science fiction film with Christopher Nolan that's happening in the fall, and then we're gonna do another science fiction film produced by Christopher Nolan. So really, I'm really looking forward to Interstellar. Like a lot of people are telling me that you see the Interstellar trailer. I said yes, I saw it in theaters. And they're like, "What do you think of it?" I said it was okay. It was a smart trailer because it didn't show that much information. It was trying to keep it hidden. And I like some trailers that do that because it makes us want to see the film. Want to see the film. Makes us wait for something. And I like that type of feeling. But at the same time, it makes me get upset because I have to wait for so long. So, in my overall opinion, I like the trailer. Overall. I know I understand a lot of people's opinions saying that it's a crappy trailer, they shouldn't have done it. Wait until next year. Wait until like New Year's Day to release it. Because then people will be saying, oh, we have 11 more months or 10 more months to go. We'll be happy. So, in my opinion, check out the trailer. It's on all over the place. Just go on YouTube, search up Interstellar trailer. That's it. Or you can go on IMDb. They just put up the trailer there as well. So check it out there. Bye, guys. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Vine. My name is always the Michael 97 there. So check me out, guys. Bye.